I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Mine was tricky. Last Liverpool game with Klopp. It's a tough one. It was genuinely tough. It's not so much like I'm not, as much as I want my team to win things, right? And they've won lots of things. I'm very, very lucky and stuff. But it's not like we've dominated. Obviously, Man City exist. But I've been lucky enough, and a lot of football fans will sort of go, oh, that's the dream. I've been lucky enough to be able to watch my team for 9 years and have lots of fun and enjoy watching them, which a lot of football fans don't get to say. So that, for me, is the biggest thing. So thank you, Jürgen, if you're watching. I know he's big on Instagram now. In other news, I've just gone crazy for us. I bring it, not City crazy. For us, I've gone crazy in the transfer window. I've done absolute bits, and I'm really pleased with this transfer window. I think we've signed a couple of young superstars and a couple of players that are just going to slot straight in and make us a better team. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. So, first, the good news, which is the transfer window. There's some slight bad news, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, outs first. The Ghost has left us for £1 million. He's gone to Southampton. He was fine. A really good backup. He's Danish as well, but he was just on too much money. And although, we've got European football now, our budgets are quite tight still, so I just didn't want somebody on such high wages being our essentially reserve goalkeeper. So he's gone for £1 million. We've also sold Gigetto for £1.5 million. He's gone to Saudi. He was brilliant. He wasn't brilliant. He was average, but he banged in some worldies, which I respect. And he was only ever there as a backup, and he got a lot more game time than I actually thought he would, and we made £1.5 million. So can't say fairer than that. Now, Frankowski's gone. I know some of you are going to accuse me because I'm not sure about him, despite the fact he does absolute bits. He was good for us, very good for us. 8 goals, 8 assists last season. Little drop off from the season before, but still good. I would have taken that in a heartbeat. But I've signed somebody else, and I got 4.3 million for him because we didn't have much transfer budget. I needed to make some money. Another surprising one for many is Dusan. Now, he had a bad season. He had genuinely and massively underwhelming season, but not to the point where I was just giving up on him. He's still a young player, and I thought, you know what? Okay, we go again. I'll give you one more chance to sort of prove to me that you can make it. But then I noticed he had a year left on his contract, and he refused to sign a new one because people were sniffing around. So he's gone to AC Milan for 3.7 million. Like I said, he's a very good player. He's only 19. I was happy to give him another year, but I was going to lose him on a free at the end of the season, so he's dead to me. And then we loaned out Ed Hewison. Remember him, right? Midfielder. Can't sell him. Nobody will buy him, but we've loaned him out, and we're making a little bit of money off him, so that's good. And then this one, Jonas Nyman, who we just signed for £2 million. Now, are you thinking, what? You're thinking, what? You just literally signed him. My reason being is that I think he can be a very good player. He's 18 years old. He's going to have a big future. I need him to be getting lots of first-team football. So, and obviously Ken is the main man. So I was like, rather than being the reserve to Ken for the entire season, not getting enough football, we've loaned him out to Blackburn, who are in League One, who have promised he's going to play every week, and we'll keep an eye on that and slap him about a bit if they don't, because he could be a sensational player. So we've made a fair chunk of cash, and we've spent more than that. So, signings, my friends. First up, not the most exciting, a punt, definitely a punt, from Copenhagen, Michael Anderson. I was trying to add extra syllables. He's an 18-year-old Danish goalkeeper. Now, he's a very good prospect. Whether he'll get there or not, I don't know. But he's my backup goalkeeper. He's on much lower wages. He's like I said, he's local. Could be a good goalkeeper. I can't sign goalkeepers' potential. I don't know. It's just a blind spot I've got. I struggle signing young goalkeepers and knowing if they're going to be good. But even if he sits there for the next 3 years being the backup goalkeeper, that's perfectly acceptable. Now, Oscar Hulgaard from Bromby, one of our rivals, £6.5 million of your pounds, my friends. He is our new right winger. He is Danish, and he is 19 years old. Now, he's probably a slight downgrade from Franny, but obviously younger, local. He had a release clause. I'd had him on my shortlist for a while, and there was teams sniffing about for this 6.5 million release clause, and I'm like, if I've got the money, I've got to go for it. It's very hard to buy the top Danish talents, but now we're actually like one of the big boys in the league. This is our chance, and he's going to come straight in as our first choice right winger with Ellie as the backup. Very excited. It's a little bit of a risk because we know what Frankowski can do, and this guy's young, but I think long term, it's a no-brainer. Next up, we have Martin Gonçalves, and he is a very good young Portuguese. This is my Scouts fan, this guy. A Portuguese 17-year-old centre-back. Now, they don't think he has the most potential in the world, which is weird because he looks amazing like now, so we'll see how he gets on, but not too high wages. He doesn't expect first-team football. He's a good backup. Now, obviously, if I'm getting rid of Nyman for the season, going to need a striker, especially if we're going to be playing Ken sometimes as that number 10 role that I really want to give him a chance to this season. And this, welcome, Seo Hyun-taek from Suwon. He's our new striker. Now, the reason for this whole swap, how much did I buy him for? Is it £1.5 million? £1.5 million, is that unlike Nyman, this is a different option. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's much better in the air than the other two, like 14 jumping reach, 14 heading, 14 strength. He loves it. He loves a bit of a battle. And so I wanted something else that other than like really short, quick guys in the middle. He's only 20 years old. He's probably going to get an international cap at some point because he's very, very good. I was very happy with this pickup. So, yeah, as I said, doing bits. Diamond, which we bought previously for £2 million. And then we got two left. Another big signing. First off, though, this one might be the best signing of them all. Oscar, whatever the that is. I like Gurks. Why is my delete key not working? There we go. Dog hair. Excuse the dog hair. Hello. Delete key. Delete key. Gurks. Oscar Gurks. Here's a new left winger. And he's pretty damn fruity for 18 years old. Another Danish. I'm hoovering up the Danes because I want to go majority Danish, more so than we like have to for the rules. It's not too bad over here, but like I want to get these players into. He looks like he needs a bath. He just has got dirt on his face, hasn't he? Stolen from Copenhagen as well. It's always nice stealing from rivals as well. For £1 million, I think it's just an absolute no-brainer, that one. If it goes up to 1.2. He might not ever become world class, but he's always going to be getting me a hefty profit. And again, low wages because he's young. And finally, but not quite finally, Ezekiel, which is just the best name. So we're just going to ignore the fact his surname exists and just call him Ezekiel or Zeke to his friends. Ezekiel Cordoba from Boca Juniors. He, my friends, I told you I wanted a destroyer. He had me at 20 aggression, 19 bravery, and dives into tackles. Oh, yes. He's an Argentinian wonder kid. I was like, yeah, I've got to just for the... He might get sent off. There's a chance. There's a small chance that he might get sent off. I'm working on his strength as well. I need him to be stronger. But he's essentially what I was looking for, a destroyer in midfield. Couldn't find any sort of young Danish destroyers, but this guy is very, very good. And finally, despite the fact we've only got 1.4 million left, but we do have 140 grand on wages, which I will be using, because we'll be signing. We're just waiting for a work permit. Elian Rios from Argentinos Juniors as our new wonder kid centre-back. So we've got this, another Argentinian. So we've got this really nice mix where we've got two couple of South Koreans in here, and we're building a nice little spine of some RGs and a lot of Danes. So, we spent a lot of money. We are currently, I think last time in the season preview, which is terrible, but like it just gives you a rough idea, we're favourites. And in the team of the year, in the team of the season, the Media Dream 11, we have the goalkeeper, Kim at centre-back, Sippy on the left, Van Riel at number 10, and Ken up front. And the two best players in the league, apparently key players in the league, Sippy and Pavel. Yeah, scroll down a bit for the... Okay, yeah. So, I think I've nailed this transfer window. I've got players coming in, all of a really good young age. Some of them are ready to first team football. Others are perfect backups. I think he's on international duty. Where is he? Under 23s. Okay. So we're just waiting for the new guy to come in. I've checked even though he's going to cost like 4 million quid, we can do with the finances. We're still well off in the bank. The facilities now are good, excellent training, great youth. We are working on our stadium, which completes in like October time, and we'll be up to 20,000. It's all shaping up. One or two annoying things. One is where is it? I'm only favoured personnel. So Champions League knockouts and back-to-back league winners, and I'm favoured personnel. That is Danish racism. I'm saying it. What else could it be? Answer me that. Riddle me this. That is dodgy. I'm just saying. Also, and more seriously annoying, is that we've lost more European spots due to the fact, as a nation, we're crap in Europe. It is now only one, I think is it from next year? I can't remember. But basically we're getting more playoffs and more Europa League and stuff. Now it's Conference League. Yeah, we need, not just us, we need our brethren to do better in European competitions. Because eventually we're just going to, the winner of the league is just going to be playing in the Europa Conference or something at this rate. So, right, first team then. Pavel in goal. Big signing. Did well last season. Very happy. At right back, we've got Cornelius. We've got Lackey. Both very good. Cornelius, he's there. At centre back, we've got Kim. He's the man. Kim's the man. He's become the man. He's taken over that top spot. And the new guy will go in to join him. We're like one short at the moment. We can play the youngster. We can't play Heike because he's dead. But Andreasen can play really good as a centre-back anyway. So he's like he'll become fifth choice. We've got Gusto at left-back. Happy with that. As the central midfielder support. Or box-to-box now as it is. Pisky. Campo. I did try and sell Campo, but he didn't. Nobody was really that bothered. And he's not on too high wages. And he'll do as a squad player. Means I don't have to replace another one. Where is he? Where's my boy? Where is Zeke? He's on international duty. Okay, so we've got Shone as that guy. Then on the right-hand side, like I said, a little bit of a risk, but Ellie did well. So even if Oscar comes in and doesn't perform immediately, Ellie is going to be a very capable backup, and he can just step in and be first choice for a while. That's not a problem. And the number 10, Manreal is injured. He's out for a few weeks. So we're going Ken at 10. And then Hyun Tek at, or Teak Tek, Tak. I'm not trying to pronounce it right. I'm trying to work out which one I like the sound of more, which is how I do names, as you know. Tak. Hyun Tak. Yeah, Hyun Tak. I'm going for Hyun Tak. And then Sippy, obviously, on this left-hand side. And then we will go Anderson. It's just Anderson. Stop trying to add syllables. Andreasen. No. Anderson. And then Martin. It's like he's typoed his first name. I love it. Martin. And then Martin. Cornelius, Gambo, and then Ellie Gerks, and not got the biggest squad, but that's fine. Muller's going out on loan again. Dorst is going out on loan, hopefully to Venlo, which will be nice. Hansen is leaving us for 400k. Solid first season, like a good backup. No, I'll just say overall a good backup. But I want to give this youngster Gerks game time and stuff. We could maybe do with if everybody's fit, it's fine. We might need one more, but we don't have any money. We got the centre-back coming in, so yeah, it's fine. We've got plenty of players. Who needs a full bench? Just a full bench, to me, just showing off. I think. It's just like, oh, look at all the players we've got. We're playing Lingby in our first game. They are predicted 10th. Oh no, nice. Sundersk back up and Colding. Right. So, debuts for Hyun Tak. Holgard on the right hand side. Is that the only debuts today? Because we've got a few people missing. Right. I think what do you reckon? It's definitely better. Like, overall, the squad is better. There's a question mark as to the Frankowski thing because he was so solid. And the new guy looks good, but we haven't seen him play yet. So there's question marks that, but I think overall the squad is better, and for the future of the squad, it's way better. We've got young Danish players, like 3 good young Danish players in this window, so I'm very happy with this. Right, Pisky needs to have a better season though. Not a good start. Pisky definitely needs to. I'll let you have one season bed in. You're still a youngster. He's like 21. I'll let you have a season. But now you've got to kick on, son. Whether we change slightly to how we play, we'll see. But at the moment, it's not broken, so I'm not going to fix it. Play it out wide, Ken. There we go. Holgard. Holgard! Hello. Is that a Holgard debut goal and a Ken assist from the number 10 spot? Oh, go on then. Go on then. Treat yourself. Oh, yes. Right. Good start, boys. That's what you want to see. I want Pisky to have a good game. And Hyun Tak to... He sounds like an Egyptian god, the way I'm saying his name. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so that's good. Tick that off. Not bad, boys. Like I said, spent a lot of money on these guys for the Danish league. Essentially 2 £6.5 million signings is a lot of money, and Hyun Tak scored was about £1.5 million. I might just call him SEO. I love a bit of search engine optimization. Go on, Ken. Oh, Ken, little dink trying to go top corner. So in other unsurprising news, I don't know if you heard, but Man City won the league again. Aerial threat. Yeah, Man City won the league again. Which look, I know there's going to be some Arsenal fans watching this, right? I get it, and you're probably a little bit sad right now. But at least you know how I felt the last 8 years of trying to beat Man City, right? So, I like the fact it was never in doubt. Because Man City scored really early, and it was like, okay, cool. Okay, at least it's settled. But I as I said before, I'm glad. I'd prefer Man City to win it over Arsenal. Because Arsenal fans are... Probably you say the same thing about Liverpool fans when they won it, but Arsenal fans, you'd be insufferable if you did win it. Right, wouldn't you? Like, admit it. You would be insufferable. So I'm kind of glad Man City won because nobody cares. Nobody cares. And also, Pep said that he's probably maybe only got 1 year left in him, which is great news. Right, let's give Martin his debut. The scouts don't think he's got the potential, but I think he's really good. Right, let's give Gurks. 2 new boys can come on. Good luck, lads. Right, are we top? We are top. Who's winning? I wonder if Bromby are ever going to get back to their their best. They don't seem to. Well, we did poach one of their best players, to be fair. I wonder why they're not doing so well. Oh, because we keep spying all their players. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Go on, Gurks. Could have played it into the middle early, but he's going. Don't be injured. You can't. You just killed a child. Hussein. Just come on. Absolute disgusting. They've lost their head. Poor Gurks on his debut. First run he ever makes, and he just gets murdered. Lovely little ball across. Pisky with a little poked finish. Good save with his feet. And I heard that, you know, we all, like, teams and us as fans sometimes complain about that they're playing too many games a season. Did I hear that Newcastle and Tottenham were immediately this week are flying off to Australia to play in a couple of friendlies? Like, well, fine, but now you have vetoed the ability to complain about too many games. For the rest of for next season, you cannot complain. We've got like the Euros and stuff coming up in a few weeks. It's mental. Right. Campo, he's probably a little bit upset. I did offer him out to clubs numerous times. Oh, God, great debut, sir. Great debut. This is gone. Oh, this is gone about as well as I could have hoped. As long as we don't get any injuries. We performed well. Go on, Ken. Oh, there we go. I'll take it back. That's about as good as we could have hoped. Ken with the goal from the number 10 spot. Shone with the is that Shone assist from the boring midfielder? Lots of assists across the board. Holgard got a goal and assist. What a debut for the boys. Now, clean sheet. Clean sheet. Don't do anything stupid. And like I said before, I'm going to speed through the seasons a little bit more now, because this is kind of a sort of... Eventually we will obviously leave. Oh, I did get offered... Oh, speaking of Man City, I did get offered an interview with Man City, which I laughed as I put that down the phone and said, well, I can't come to you because it's a smaller fan base. That's what I said. And then I slammed down the phone and then weed myself a little bit. But yeah, I told them. I got them good. But yeah, sort of build a nation... Build a European powerhouse, which it might be an ask for me. I'm not very good at these things. I can just about get a team to be the best team in the league that they're in. That's about the height of my skills as a football manager. So making the entire league and become a dominant European force, not really my skill set. It's a bit above my pay grade, but we'll give it a go. So I'll speed through the seasons a little bit more and focus on the big European games and the big league games and stuff. SEO's look. I like SEO as a name, but he's looked very good. Oh no, he's off, he? Raymondo. Okay, it's a good name. I'll let Raymondo score a goal. That's fine. Well on, boys. Another one. Got one more on us. Ooh. SEOs look fruity. Absolutely fruity. He's so much more... He's probably not as deadly as Ken, but he's way more well-rounded. So... Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. Hello, Ken. Popping up with another, are you, Ken? I knew that he is like also the perfect, very attacking midfielder. Well... I know they're not very good, but that was away from home, and it's the start of the season. Fresh legs, fresh people, and we've absolutely dominated, my friends. Let me find out when Europe starts, because we've got the qualifying round, haven't we? I've decided to ignore what happens when you lose a qualifying round or what European competition you go into if you get knocked out at a certain point. I'm just going to let it happen and just let it wash over me. You can't afford him, can you, Venlo? You've delayed this about 4 times, Venlo. I feel like, only because it's you, one more, but just pay for him, please. When is the... So we... 20th of the 8th. Okay, so we've got a month before... That's not too bad. I'm worried that it could be some random quite good team that have had a bad season. Giants like TNS and Maribor. Right, there we go, my friends. Let me know what you think. Who is the signing of the season? You can't cheat and use what happened today. I think Holgard might be an absolute beast. I think... Techers, though. Oh, why don't I just call him Techers? Why am I not just calling him Techers? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. But I'll spell it the Korean way. It looks more like Tikas there. It's Tekas. It's pronounced Tekas, okay, for those of you that aren't au fait with Korean. Could be Tekas, couldn't it? I'm going to say the winner of Player of the Season, or it could be Ken in this new role, if he gets plenty of game time. Could be Ezekiel. I think fan favourite is going to be Ezekiel. How many sending off is he going to get? 2 this season. He's going to get sent off twice. No, I think it's Holgard. I think Holgard's going to absolutely beast this season. Right, there we go, my friends. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the sunshine in the UK. In Northern Ireland, we're actually getting sun. It's sunny outside as we... Oh, no, it's just like raining. Never mind. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.